Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? It is a weird video, actually. I'm at the point in the game where, outside of how many crystals I have right now, 6,000, I'm usually really low, but because I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to refresh all day. So one of the ways I fixed this, in quotes, because it's not a fix, it's more of a minor tweak, is that I started using fodders in all my dungeons. This made my dungeons last a little longer, which was good for me because I run out of crystals otherwise. Usually I'm at 0 crystals and I can't do anything and I'm so bored. I really like to play all day and watch while I'm doing it. It keeps my head occupied, and this is one way to do it. So I have... let's use an easier monster there. I have groups of 4 that I do all my dungeons with, and then I add a fodder to my 5th just to get some XP. It's actually a decent amount of XP, and the runs are generally 100%. Better rates than my speed teams, believe it or not. Outside of Giants. Giants is so hard to fail with a real speed team. But yeah, I definitely level fodder now as my 5th spot. There's no reason for me not to. My options are to do my 30 or my like 40-second teams and try to eke out every couple seconds I can and run out of crystals right away, or I can do this and just relax and play something else while I watch my team have fun and level some stuff up. And this Giants team, like, there are so many options you can use for this Giants team. Like, I can switch in almost anybody just fine. I can take out Bernard for another DPS too if I wanted to, but Bernard kind of keeps it a little safer. I can use Teor, I can use Galleon, I can use another Lucian, I can use a third Lucian, I can use... it doesn't matter, really. Rune quality is just so good that you don't really need anything. And the XP is actually pretty decent. Like, it's not a lot and it'll take you a while, but generally now I level my 6 stars entirely in dungeons now, and my 5 stars too. I leveled my, I'm currently leveling my Okeanos this way, and a bunch of other things. There's just no rush for me anymore. As you can see, that was a minute 4 run with a fodder. I didn't even look at how much XP I got, but I'm sure you guys saw. Now we could do a dragon team. This one is a little harder, but still just fine. I don't really fail anymore. It's also a little slower. I can get a team almost as fast as my real team, like 20-30 seconds slower, but I just would rather be 100% safe. The other team isn't 100% safe. And you don't need runes or anything for this. You can use the level 1 fodder. They can die right away on the first floor. It's no problem whatsoever. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people are in my situation where the goal at the start of the game was just to get it done, and if that meant a 7-minute Ramagos battle against Iden Hell, that's how you got it done. And then from there, your goal was to strive to get as fast as runs as possible, and you spent every little bit trying to get that. People always message me when I'm doing this. I need to figure out how to turn those sounds off. Anyway, you spent every little bit trying to get that little bit of performance out of your team, and getting seconds cut off, and then Galleon got released, and our runs were just so ridiculous that you just burnt through so many crystals that you couldn't afford it. Well, you can afford it. Like, I can afford to refresh that much, but I just don't want to. I don't feel like Summoner's War deserves that much money from me. So this is how I get around that. There's so many different ways you can do this. I actually use Lisa a lot too, depending on my 5th. Veramos 2, Bella 2, but my Bella and Lisa's runes are just so bad that I can't really use them in it. But any regular, not even regular, any decently runed Veramos and Bella would be perfectly fine for this too. My Verd also should be much tankier for this. He's not tanky at all, so he dies really easily. But like I said, I've never really lost with this team. I'm sure I will this time just because it's the first time I've recorded it. And all of my things will get resisted, but it is what it is. Yeah, everything resisted. We're gonna lose for like the first time in the history of the world. That's so funny. We'll see if they still pull it out. This is pretty much the worst it could possibly be. I think I had 4 things resisted in a row, but I think I'm still fine, honestly. Yeah, just completely fine. This team's so resilient with Praha's runes and all the damage here. Especially Theo, even when he will die at the end here, he'll get the last hit off, and that's fine. Again, this is one of the worst showcases you can see of this team. Usually they kill it just fine, only one person dead at the end. Yeah, that's about as close as you can get, but that never happens. It's always done just fine. Usually the runs are minute 45-ish if things go okay, 2 minutes if they're not. And now we can go on to the Necro team. The Necro team's really sketchy right now because I switched runes up and my team isn't very good with it. And I need a 5th that can half do something with it. But any 5-star with runes will be fine as long as they can survive. That's the most important part. Usually my team has much better runes, but I screwed it all up for free rune removal and I'll be fixing it later. But I can level stuff in here too, no problem. The big problem here is I took everybody's runes for Hrungnir, basically. He is the stealer of all runes. But yeah, this is something you guys should really look into. It's such a good way to do things, especially in Giants. I feel like not everybody can really do the Dragons part, but most people that are in speedruns can do the Giants no problem. And that's fantastic XP. They're still 1 minute runs. You only really lose like 10 to 15 seconds tops, or even less if you have your team built right. Just a fantastic way to level fodder. That's how I use my double XP now. I pop a double XP and I run Giants all day. Especially since everybody needs so many Despair and Swift runes lately that it just really needs to be done. I really should have done this without Okeanos because he has pretty good runes. He's only level 17, so he will die probably, but they can definitely do it without him, no problem whatsoever, even just as a 5th random fodder. Usually my 5th for my real team is Faye for this team. Also, this is a good Lynette showcase too. I love her. She does so much damage. She heals so well. Can they do it before? Nice. See, look how much that hits for. 50k or something like that and full heals. So yeah, this one was kind of cheating. I'm going to take out Okeanos just because he actually seems pretty good here. I'm surprised. He's breaking the shield and everything, so I'll do one without him. Just to show you guys for sure. But this is when you probably shouldn't be leveling stuff in, but if you're me, you might. See, that was a 2 minute 11 team with essentially a half fodder. So let's do another one really quick here. Let's try this team here, see how it goes. This is without Okeanos. This guy has runes on him, but he's like 4-star, just crappy runes, whatever was in my bags, just to free up rune space. This should go pretty well. I haven't actually done it with this rune set. I used to level up in Necro, but again, I keep bringing it up, but after I switched around my runes, it doesn't work too well. Even my real Necro team doesn't work as well as usual, but you can still do it, no problem. This guy is also kind of sad. I thought he was going to be great when I first saw him, but he just didn't turn out. I'm not sure why. I'll give him as much testing as I can. Maybe RTA fun even, just a really tanky build on RTA, Despair, something. You never know. You gotta try things, right? I haven't seen anybody try him yet, so we won't know until we try him. I'm sure somebody has, and that's why we haven't seen any info on him, because he sucks, but you gotta try it, right? So this is at least he actually will help on the boss, so I kind of hope he dies before the boss, just because he does break the shield. It won't make too much difference, but... And such a big hit from Lynette. I need to give her better runes, too. I actually stole some of her runes again from Hrungnir. Sorry for keep bringing that up, but it just makes such an impact on this run. So yeah, it's looking like he's definitely not going to die, unless that gets another hit off. Nope. So he's going to live through this. He should die from the first hit from the boss anyway. He lived just barely, but he did it. So we need a big hit here so we can get it before the boss goes down, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Oh, just kidding. He's gonna go a couple times and fix everything, and Lynette will finish it off here for sure. Yeah, she always does. And now we just hope we land a slow and everything's golden. I haven't actually tried it with this team yet, so I don't know if it's going to win, but we'll see. It looks like it's going to be just fine, though. Usually Faye does so much damage here, especially for cleaning up the waves. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's perfect. Should be actually a pretty speedy run, too, for having essentially what is a fodder. Fodder in. If it was like a level 1 fodder, I'd probably add another 15 seconds to the run or so. But 2 minutes and 30 for leveling something is really fantastic. So yeah, those were my teams. I hope I opened up a new way to play your game now. I found that I'm just trying to lazy my game up and have more fun with it than just trying to eke out every little bit I can anymore. And it goes to show my arena too. I auto my arena all week with a bruiser AO. So yeah, that's what Summoner's War is for me lately. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. I hope you find some fun teams like this. Let me know what you do. I'm really curious. You might even be able to get 2 fodders in your Giants team, no problem. So there's that. Anyway, thanks. Bye now.